What is up, everybody? And welcome back to another week here on Body Bags. This is week 151. I'm the retro slasher, and I got a brand new review. So this week, I decided to review a slasher film from the year 2000. Kind of a weird time period for slasher films. Right off that screen hype train, we got a slasher film here, put out by Screen Factory on Blu-ray for the first time. It had a DVD release back in the day, but it was always hard to come by, kind of out of print. But when it got announced, and I was so ecstatic because it was one on my list that I always wanted to see, and that goes by the title of Cherry Falls here. So, hopping right into the synopsis, no need to waste time this week. So it says a serial killer stalking the peaceful town of Cherry Falls. At first, it seems that he's just targeting teenagers, but after the third killing, it becomes very clear all the victims have been virgins. When the town students hear about this, they begin planning a pop your cherry party where they all lose their virginities together. Meanwhile, Jody, the victorious daughter of the town sheriff, decides to take matters in her own hand and trap the killer herself. Yeah, pretty much your plot there. A bunch of teenagers plan this virginity taking party to protect themselves from the killer that's targeting virgins, which is a pretty cool idea and twist on the slasher genre, because we all know in slasher history before this, virgins always lived and the slutty ones always died. So kind of a cool twist on the synopsis there. So that leads me to my first positive there. It's really cool. I really like that idea. I like the uniqueness of something different, trying to elevate the game, something different from its predecessors, before, whatever the word, maybe predecessor is not the right word. Not really sure. It's kind of late to forgive me of my vocabulary, but that's a really cool plot. Now, as to the acting, it stars Brittany Murphy, which I always found she was a great actress. Ever since I've seen her in Clueless, I just thought she was good. And of course, in 8 Mile and other things like that, she does a real good performance in this one. Kind of quirky and weird. That's just how she is. She's a strange individual. Cool acting. All the other acting is really cool, especially her father character played by what's his name here? Michael Byhan. I'm not really sure who that is, but he did a real cool acting job in this. Now, the killer itself is kind of a unique killer. He's got a cool little costume. You can kind of see him on the cover. Pretty cool stuff. Now, as to the body count, this movie doesn't have an extremely long body count. It's a lot of drama or narrative throughout this film. It's not your traditional slasher film per se. It kind of has like some mixture of police elements to it. It kind of has like a giallo-ish feel to it, just based on what I've seen in giallos. Kind of weird and different. Not, like I said, not a your standard standard slasher film, but overall, this is a really cool film with a really cool plot. Pretty kind of predictable ending, but a cool twist to it that I really did like, even though I did see it coming the whole time. But I can't hate on it. It was pretty cool. This is a pretty enjoyable slasher film from this era of slasher films. If I had to throw a rating on this, I'll probably give it a 7 out of 10. It's a really enjoyable film with good acting, cool story, cool twist. Yeah, all the while, just enjoyable film. The only thing does seem to drag a little bit in some parts, which is probably the only downside to this film. If I could talk, downside to this film. But overall, really enjoyable. 7 out of 10. Pick this up if you haven't. Check it out. I'm pretty sure you guys will enjoy it, especially if you like slasher films. So that's been my review this week. Sorry about the quick one. Just had a really long day at work, and I come home and I just have a big mess to handle. So next week's review will be a lot better, I promise, guys. Until then, I'll see you guys later. Peace.